Good morning. So today I want to do something a little bit differently. I want to take you along one of my photo sessions with one of my clients, and just to show you a little bit of the behind the scenes of what it takes to go through and produce amazing photos for my clients. So before we get our day going, let's go ahead and get started with some breakfast. But first, coffee. All right, guys, so I figured that we do a little bit of chit chat as I am preparing breakfast. Actually, no, I'm lying. The hubby is preparing breakfast. I'm just patiently waiting. But figured we have a chat over coffee and talk about this shoot that I'm preparing for. So my client, who is super sweet, reached out to me because she is looking to do a rebranding of herself and her business that she's going into this upcoming fall. Like most business owners, she currently has headshots, but they are outdated, so she's just looking to update them and give a bit more of a refresh, and also to include a little bit more lifestyle. So that's kind of what we're aiming to do with this session. Now, the best thing about her session is that she wants to end the session at a place that I absolutely love. I feel like me and the beach go hand in hand. When the weather is perfect and time allows, ending at the beach or having a beach session always works for me. It's one of my favorite places to shoot. And so that's something that she wants to do. Seeing that she is currently in Florida, she wants to kind of incorporate the Florida feel. So we are going to be shooting down at Los Olas. If you are a Florida native or you've visited Florida in the past, Los Olas is kind of like downtown Fort Lauderdale. And it has really cute nooks and crannies that have a lot of character. And that was one of the places I suggested for her. I showed her a couple of sample photos and she absolutely loved it. So I'll be shooting down in Los Olas. And the weather should be pretty good. The weather, according to the Weather Channel, shows that it should be bright and sunny all day. So we should be good to go. So I know that's one less thing that we're gonna be worried about. The only thing is to make sure we get the shots that she's looking for. So prior to today, we had a consultation call where we talked about the look and vibe that she's going for. And we also put a Pinterest board, which I love to put together a Pinterest board for all my clients as a way to serve as a mood board. And so this mood board shows different things that she loves about certain pictures. So whether it be their posing, their outfits, what they're holding in their hand, is kind of the guide that we both have visually to help us see how we could execute this session in our own unique way. I am not one to copy poses. I am not one to copy editing styles. I only use the mood board as ways that we can make this into our own. And so we had our consultation call. We're both on the same page in terms of expectations and what we're looking forward to. And now today is the day. So I'm fueling up right now with coffee and breakfast is almost done. But I also wanted to share with you some of the lenses and things I plan to pack for the upcoming session. So one thing about me is that I'm an overpacker, an over-preparer. I just pack everything I need because as I have grown in this industry, I don't like to inconvenience myself for things that I may have forgotten. I don't like to waste time. So one thing about me is that I will over-prepare, over-pack, but mentally I know exactly what it is that I need to complete the shoot. So one of the things I am taking with me is of course my camera body. So I still have the Canon EOS 5D Mark III camera body. I also carry with me the 24 to 70 millimeter lens, a 35 millimeter lens, the 50 millimeter lens, 85 millimeter lens, as well as a backup camera body just in case anything goes wrong with my main body. And the flash that I use right now is the Godox flash. the V860. I always take this with me because one thing that I absolutely love about it is that it is rechargeable, doesn't need batteries. Just pop this onto its own charger and it will charge fully and it's ready to go. I always pack extra flashes, extra batteries, extra SD cards, extra everything, because I just don't want anything to stop the show from happening. Prior to the day of the shoot, I charge all my batteries, I clear off all my SD cards, and I make sure everything is packed away before the day comes. That way, I am not rushing the day of her session to get things done. I like to make sure everything is prepared ahead of time. So all I have to do the day of is really just focus in on the notes from our consultation call, the mood board to ensure that I have the poses that she loves, the vibe that she's going for, making sure I am mentally clear so when I approach it, there's no distractions from me, her photographer. So either way, I'm super excited about this session. My breakfast is done, so I'm gonna get ready to eat. And then we will be on the road shortly, so stick around. Everything is done, everything is packed, and now I'm just taking a moment to really reflect on the notes that I have from my consultation call with her, and to really just take some time to just have a little bit of downtime so that I could go ahead and mentally prepare for the shoot today. I'm super excited. After I have a little bit of downtime and I see that it's getting closer to time, I'm gonna start to get ready and then we can head out of here.
Suddenly, the world I used to know, I see it differently. You woke me from a dream, now here's reality. Baby, baby, you are really hurting me. 'Cause every time you tell me I look good in bed, I'm doing fine, but nothing ever changes. And now I see, baby, you are hurting me. Stuck in repeat, stop lying. I know you're playing your part, but baby, it's breaking my heart. How could I know? If you don't need me, just let me know when I go. Truthfully, the game that you've been playing felt so real to me. I once believed that you could be my destiny. Baby, baby, you are really hurting me. Who is she? How can you reject me so damn easily?
Okay, so I'm at my location and right now it's looking promising, but there's just this one dark cloud. One dark cloud that is currently right over the space that I'll be shooting in. It's the most annoying thing, but one thing about Florida, Florida is gonna Florida. And if it's not sunny, it's raining, and vice versa. And so it looks like it wants to move. It is currently moving. So I'm just gonna be waiting. Now, the beauty about this whole thing is that I have nothing to really do after this. She currently has nothing to do after it because after this session, she really just wanted to lay out on the beach and just relax and kind of get herself together and just have a moment to herself after the session at the beach. I'm hoping she could still have this moment after the session to herself at the beach without it being soggy and wet all over the place. But yeah, so I think right now we're just gonna ride it out as much as we can and pray that it passes sooner than later. But again, it's just a cloud, because literally on the other side of things, it is bright blue it is fine. It's just this cloud just wants to be in this one little spot that we want to shoot at. So that's okay. We're just gonna be just kind of waiting it out. In my car, I do have a clear umbrella. I do have plastic bags, so I know she wants some sitting down shots, so I will bring the plastic bag with me where we could have her sit down in case the concrete is wet. I also have towels on hand to help dry out some space, where she could kind of not have to lean on something wet or sit on something wet. So I am naturally equipped with that stuff in my car because, again, I'm a mom. So it's better to be over prepared than to be under prepared. And I think I lucked out this time being over prepared for the session. So we shall see. I am just waiting on this cloud to just move, and then we'll go ahead and get started.
Just like that, the rain stopped, so we're gonna go ahead and get started.
Okay, ready? In 3, 2, 1, clap. Yes, so cute. Yeah, I see why. That's nice.
Hi friends, if you hear music in the background, just ignore it. My daughter's listening to her Descendants soundtrack, so I let her have her thing. Okay, so I went through her images and I went ahead and chose the best of the best. So I removed all the ones where she may have been blinking or where I've been correcting the exposure in some of the images. So she got the best of the best images to choose from. She went ahead and made her selection. In addition, she loved most of them, so she wanted to choose extra to be a part of her final gallery. We made it work, and so now I'm going through her favorites, and I also have my clients make notes of things that they just need me to kind of pay more attention to when I'm coming to edit. So I'm going over her notes, I'm looking at her favorites, and I'm in the process of editing those images, and they're so good. I absolutely love these images, and her favorites are some of mine, and I cannot wait to turn these images around to her. Overall, she was just a fun client. I absolutely loved working with her. Everything was pretty smooth and seamless, and she gave me such an awesome review at the end of her session, really expressing how much she enjoyed working with me. So I'll insert that somewhere in this video. So that's the process of working with me. I send you all the images to look at. You choose your favorites. If you want extras, you just let me know, and we make those arrangements. And after you let me know which ones are your absolute favorites, I take my time and I edit each and every one, and then I submit them back over to you in a brand new gallery for you to review, to download, and to share with your family, friends, or your team that may be working on your business, such as your website, social media, any of that good stuff. So that's the process with me. I try to make it as easy as possible so my clients are not stressed, because there's a lot of planning that goes behind these photo shoots, and typically they are really straightforward when it comes to me, because I do most of the legwork and then they just kind of tie up everything else with a bow. So let's take a look at her gallery.
Janelle is above beyond for your photography needs. I booked her for a solo session and she was amazing with figuring out where to go. She gave me suggestions. We had to navigate the weather a little bit, and she couldn't have been more flexible and more supportive and made the whole process super easy and fun. And I can't wait to work with her again.